Hi guys, and welcome to episode 4 of season 2 of My Road to Glory. I'm Vic. This was the mess that we were left with after the 7th game, obviously. So we sorted that out. We picked up Tim Howard in net. Tim Howard specifically went for because he's cheap, yet he's got a couple of really good traits. He's got the leader trait and the long throw trait, so he's good. Picked up Korean right back as well, just because he was good friends with the centre back, and they're both quite good players. So 200 coins for him, 1100 coins for Howard. Bargain, good goalie for that. So we'll get into a game. And we get really lucky actually. We get up against a 1-star, although it is a specifically built 1-star in a way. He's got quite good chemistry. He's got quite a lot of English players in, but at the same time, very lucky to get against a completely bronze team at this stage. But he was actually quite a good player, as we'll find out. Some messing about from Arshavin and cutting in on that right foot again allows him to slide one in. The tactic I've sort of gone for as we're building is to get strikers, wingers, centre-backs and goalies first. I think if you get a full-back with enough pace, he can do a job. And I think, to be honest, the centre-mids are a bit of a luxury. You don't need them desperately to start off with. I think the game doesn't go through the middle at high pace too much at this level. So centre mids and full backs will be the last things we sort of pick up. It took us a while to get into this. You know, we got that one goal in the first half, then we waited till the 70th to get a second, and capped it off with a third in the 90th. So that was actually enough for this guy. If he'd have waited about 30 seconds, he'd have got 500 coins or something, but he wasn't prepared to wait, so we pick up 750. Dominated the game, as you'd expect. But really, I can't believe he quit when he could have just picked up the coins. We picked up an injury in that game to Juru, so he's out for a couple of games, which forced our hand into buying another centre-back, really. Can't really go out with an all-bronze defence. So, on the cheap, he won't be a starter when we get sorted, but for 650 coins I picked up Matthew Upson, who's a very solid defender. He'll be a backup defender once the squad's taken a bit more shape. I'm wanting I've got a couple of other names that I wanted to get at centre back, but he'll be third or fourth choice. We get into a game against this guy who has better chemistry and better stats. We'll get a look at his team eventually. We'll have a look at his team, see what he's got. So he's got 70 attacking and 70 defending on the standard card. He's got an all-silver Barclays Premier League team, which are very popular this year, very strong, very quick. DeSanto's excellent up front. He's got Manuel in goalkeeper, the Arsenal player. So yeah, he's got a good team, very good team. We win a penalty with Ben Arthur, who takes it himself. Straight down the middle, sort of, a bit of height on it. I'm just going to completely mix it up. I was going bottom corners in Series 1, but I'm just going to completely mix it up this series and take them all over the place. Apparently there's a penalty shooting glitch being talked about a little bit. I don't know. I'll try and find out about that for you, and I'll talk about it next time we get a penalty. Apparently there's a way to make it a lot easier to save penalties. I'll look into that for you guys. As Balotelli gets through, a little touch there with the right stick, which allows him to get good power on the shot. The goalie was running out as well, so comfortable in the end. I don't know if you saw that goal. That's an atrocious bit of defending, a real mess. Allows him to get back a goal. And it ran through to be a very tight game, this. finding it really tough against guys that have got two good strikers. Because we've only got one sort of solid defender. So if they just 1-2 the hell out of it, it gets really tricky stopping them. So we go in at half time 2-all, very tight game, as I said. I would recommend the BPL silver team if you don't want to do a Brazil vs silver team. Depends what sort of player you are. If you're the sort of player who doesn't use too many skills, the BPL one is excellent. There's a few more better players you could pick up though that this guy doesn't have. He's maybe saving up for. Anton Ferdinand is a good silver defender. Of course, we've got Heskey, the almighty Heskey. There's the Delfonso, the other Aston Villa striker. Oxlade-Chamberlain silver, I believe, the Arsenal superstar, super kid. So there is a lot of really cool silver players. Cleverley, actually. I think Cleverley's a silver. The Man United wonder kid. So he goes 3-4 up towards the end. But we managed to get it back to 4-all. And this game is just to-ing and fro-ing, you know, like bad defending at his end, bad defending at my end. I get one, he gets one. Good little finish from a bronze striker there, Fletcher. And then I get this. Feel free to wind it back. I think I've got the replay on here as well. Essentially, it was a great tackle. And for some strange reason, he's given a penalty. I mean, he's caught Balotelli after he's made a wonderful tackle, but that should never be given. We're very lucky in the 89th minute to get a penalty like that. I wanted Balotelli to take it himself just because he'd seen a left foot free penalty, so I wanted to put a right view on it for him. But he sticks that away to give us the win. Very, very lucky there, guys, to get a penalty there. In the 90th, especially the way we did. He was good, he sent me a message and everything. But what are you going to do? What can I do? I did run the game, but I didn't defend well enough, so it should have been a draw. I've been Vic. Cheers for watching, guys.